What's up, you guys? Apex Boom. Welcome to the second installment of the Live Cop Rewind series. Today we have the Kith Coca Converse collaboration and the Asics Atmos Wotherspoon Gel Lyte 3s. Now, if you guys don't remember what this series is all about, the Live Cop Rewind series, this is basically where we go over it. Think of it in an athletic way, like going over film from a previous game or something like that in order to get better, like going over a specific play. Basically, the beauty of this series is it's going over your mistakes and learning something from it in order to get better and improve to actually end up hitting in the future. Now, getting right into it, first we have the Asics Wotherspoon Atmos collaboration coming right up first. I only ran Kith, I ran APB store and social status. Now, the crappy thing about these APB and social status is that they loaded out of stock and they dropped, quote unquote, they dropped the product like in a minute before 10 a.m. which was when Kith goes live. So right off the bat, first mistake, I am no longer running, at least for the unforeseeable future, I am not running APB store and social status because that threw me off my game so bad. You guys will see the product picks up and I start trying to solve capture because I think, oh, okay, the product went live, let me go ahead and start. But the entire time, I haven't paid attention to Kith. With Kith, I haven't changed my delays or anything like that. I didn't even notice that there was a freaking link change until like 10 seconds before the drop was about to go down, like 10 to 50 seconds before then. But my first mistake I made, I should have focused on Kith. I should have focused on what sites always drop, like I mentioned in my task setup. Kith always drops, DSM always drops. Concepts drops sometimes. It drops the majority of the time, let me say that. Undefeated drops the majority of the time. But as you can see, the product picks up even though I was late, and you can see I was late. Like I said before, for the unforeseeable future, I am no longer running APB store unless if it's not Kith, DSM New York, or Concepts or Undefeated. I'm not running it anymore, honestly, for Shopify. I just can't no more. That threw me off my game so bad, and it was annoying just for it to just lower out of stock. So no, not anymore. Mistake number 2, I should have remembered hotkeys. After APB store and social status loaded out of stock, I went into panic mode to try to mass link change into Kith as fast as possible. But while trying to do that, I panicked and forgot how to freak to mass link change for a second. Obviously, you press Control, but I forgot which hotkey it actually was, which is newsflash. CTRL+L, but I thought it was Control U for some high reason. So I spent literally like 2 extra seconds on that just to put a cherry on the top. Mistake number 3. First off, efficiency is key. I was so disorganized when it came to this drop. As you guys know, typically in my live cops, I'm always honed in on one site. Everything is set up to the T. I'm already on Discord, ready, just literally waiting for something to happen, a mass link change or anything. This time was completely different. Instead of focusing on one site, I focused on multiple sites, and that's what led to my downfall. You can see I got all the way to submitting payment and got payment decline. If I was just a few seconds faster, I could have hit, but it's all because I was trying to do too much. It was disorganized, discombobulated. This is what led to me taking an L. Alright, now we have the Kith Coca Cola Converse collaboration. First off, let me say this. Many people and bots clicked out, including NSB. Now, why didn't I have the same luck? That's a good question. I got the typical submitting payment, your payment cannot be processed due to blah blah blah, then proceed to get my proxy blocked. Now, I've been brainstorming these past few days, and not even including this drop, but from previous drops, and I think I may know around that, and it's not checkout links. I think I may know what actually the problem is, but I'm not gonna actually say anything to you guys about it until I test it out. First off, if it ends up solving it, of course, I won't wait a second. I won't waste a heartbeat to tell you guys. But first, let me test it out, and then I'll tell you guys. There's not really else too much to say about this drop. Honestly, I felt I was gonna hit. I even had my setup down to the T, even for manual, because I knew if anything went wrong, I could go manual. So I split my screen in half, and on one half I had the Kith website, and on the other half I had the NSB going, hopefully attempting to cop. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. I know I'm a strong advocate for no proxy on Shopify, but you guys know the results of these past few drops, if even going local and nothing happening besides getting your local, quote unquote, local IP blocked. I think it may be time to change some things around and start putting in a few proxies. Not a lot, and that doesn't mean you can start running 20, 30 tasks. But it may be time to actually start doing more tasks. Maybe adding, instead of 2 tasks, maybe 4, 5, or 6 tasks. But I'm gonna slowly go into that. It may be necessary though. I know I've always been a strong advocate for it, but like I said, you guys should always keep this in mind too. If you want to copy, you always have to think of what's next. What can you do? What can you do to improve your setup so you can actually hit something? As you guys know, this is always a steady learning process. I still learn something new every single day. No one just wakes up and just cooks. They always have a strategy, a strategic plan, a setup that works for them. Now I'm back in the lab trying to figure out my setup, and this time you guys are tagging along with me so you actually see my process. That is the beauty again of these live copy rewinds. But yeah, you guys, that's really all I can pretty much say about the Kith drop. Thought I was gonna cop, got through Q. I mean, I had 2 attempts. Both times I got my proxy blocked. So like I said, it's time to go back to the drawing board. But yeah, you guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Cheers. I hope you guys clicked out today. Today was a lot of fun for the Jordan 5 Bear Lyrics and the Kith Converse collaboration. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Deuces.